What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good? What's up, people? It's me. I'm L27. You know who I am?
Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose, honey.
He's about the business of dipping spoons into sugar bowls. Anyway, real girls do real things. So as to make it easier for insertion, maybe?
No means no, and yes means no.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, people? It is me, L27, and I am back for yet another review. This, ladies and gentlemen, will be our review for Chasing Dallas Season 5, Episode 2, which was entitled Kiss My Ass, and Episode 3, which was entitled Trick or Treat. I know I was supposed to do last week. Listen, I had a lot going on last week. Had to go out of town. I was on vacation. But we're here today. We're doing 2 and 3. So, listen, let me preface by saying, if I have something critical to say about you, just know we don't know each other. I don't know you. You don't know me. I am just going off of what I observe on this show. I don't have no hard feelings towards you. I'm sure all of you all are nice people. I'm sure y'all are great individuals, great people. However, some things I got to call out and call it like it is. It is what it is. You can be mad. You can get in the comment section. We can have a conversation about it. Or if you want to come on my channel and we can have a whole, conversation about it too, we can do that. But I got to call it like I see it. Let's get on with it. We start off Jeff on, this is episode 2. We start off with Jeff. He down to some workout studio talking about he's an instructor. Instructor of what? We just talked last episode, sir, about you and your body and your belly protruding out of the shirt with that outfit you had on when you was at the Pride event, but you giving workout instructions for people. I'm just, girl, Jesus God, Jesus God, Jeff, come, I need you to. You know what? Fuck it. I ain't got. Go ahead, get it how you live, Jeff. Baby, the fantasy world that you live in, Jeff. I swear, it must be a great place to exist, because I just do not understand the delusions that go through your head. Like, whatever it is you are taking, whatever you are smoking, whatever daily gets you to that level that you are at, sir, where you are around here talking about you are a workout fitness instructor, baby, you need to bottle that shit up and sell it. You're the wrong business. I can't. Ted Lee claimed he had some building to show Robert. The show should be changed. The name should be changed from Chasing Dallas. It should be Chasing Delusions. That's the fucking show. That's the only thing I see bitches chasing on this shit. Fucking delusions. Fallacies. Fabrications. Like, I'm trying to understand here. You, Ted Lee, I believe that you had a real building to show him that you really vetted out and really did your homework on, just like I believe those are your real eyebrows and that's your real beard. What are we doing here? I just was like, you got this man looking through. First of all, y'all look like y'all could have been trying to rob the place. If you work in real estate, and really worked in real estate, you would know it's probably not a good idea for a place to be closed and locked up like that. And you and this man peeking through the windows and shit like that. 2 black men peeking through the windows like that, like you scoping it out, trying to see if you trying to rob the place like that. You got fucking Robert there, got tats all over the place, looking like he just bust out the penitentiary and shit. And y'all looking through the fucking window of a, looking like damn near abandoned ass building, or a building that's closed for the week. Talk about, oh, I don't have the key, but we can come back during the weekday. Well, so the fuck can everybody else when the fucking place is open, you think? You ain't doing nothing for real. You come there during the weekday, during business hours, when they're open. because you're not a real realtor. You're not. These people are chasing delusions. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. You over here talking about, oh, at one point in the conversation, oh, I'm so busy, I be working or whatever. Working down to the Beijing factory or something like that. I figure that's your real employment. Your real employment is you being employed by the Beijing company. I'm just trying to get back to life. Back to life. Back to reality. Focus. Damn it, I done dropped my pen. Fucking around with these bastards and their goddamn delusion. I just don't have this kind of time. Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit, Ted Lee. Then they talk about Ted Lee having his event during the same night as George's party. Oh, I didn't know it was George's party. I didn't know it was this. Girl, cut the bull. Nobody believes you. Your whole life can be summed up in that fuck shit you got on your eyebrows and that fuck shit you got on your beard. Fakery. The shit washes away just as sure as the fucking sky opens up and it starts raining. You better hope it never rains in the great city of Dallas. You better pray to God that it never rains. It never rains in Dallas, Texas. They tell me it never rains in Dallas, Texas. Because, girl, it can't never rain. Because the day it rains, baby, you going to be like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm melting. Girl, I just don't understand. I don't have time. I don't. Ted Lee said he got a problem with Keshawn telling everybody about Astro fucking the dude that he was in a fake relationship with. Why do you have a problem when you told Astro you didn't give a shit, but now you care because Keshawn's telling people? Girl, I don't know. Whatever. You was never in a relationship with that man anyway. Girl, you paid that man to come and be your fake boyfriend for that episode. Girl, we called it out last year. Move on. Astro goes over his gay daddy house. Um, it was at this moment that I sped up my because I watched it after it played. So it was at this moment that I sped it up to double time. The song was a real bop at double the speed, but at the regular speed, it wasn't given. But at double time, it was a real bop. I was here for it. Because speed your life up, speed the song up, and it'll be a bop. But at the normal speed, no. His gay daddy tells his gay daddy about the incident with the girl named Luna or whatever. Girl, I ain't care. Move on. I ain't care. I really didn't. Love you down, Astro. I did not care. Astro. What I care about right now, Astro, is the fact that you continue every time. Like, I don't know what's going on, girl. This mouthpiece, girl, these bumps, them lips, like you look like it. Now that could see now that you let Markel, put you out here on Front Street and they got you in all of these confessionals and green screens, with these, whatever you got going on around your mouth with these bumps or whatever. And then something going on with your lips. Your lips look like they got a lot going on with them, like they may be puffy. Girl, you having a whole reaction to something. Girl, what is it? Is it the mains? Is it, some type of, breakout or something? Don't they make something for that? I don't know. Go look at one of them commercials that come on when they have all of the instructions and the side effects afterwards. I don't know. Prevacent or whatever, I don't know. One of these, they make ointment. It look like maybe that's the ointment you got on. Baby, I don't know. But I can't keep having you carted out on my screen, scaring the shit out of me. And you be over here like you really doing it. Girl, what you're really doing is scaring us, ma'am. You are scaring us. I don't know what this is. This shit looks unsightly. Just fucking unsightly. And I don't even blame you. I blame Markel. Markel, you should have knew better. Come here, Markel. Come here. Markel, we love you down. But the fact that you let this young man take this green screen, you edited it down, you put it into the episodes for it to live on Al Gore's good internet from now until the end of time. Who the fuck is gonna let you go down on them, Astro? If you came anywhere in the same area code as me, Baby, I would have hazmat suits and everything in the world on because I don't know what that is, mama. I don't even see how the cast is even in the same room with you. Because, baby, I'm scared you might talk to me. You might get too close. You might breathe on me. I don't know what that is, baby. And it's going to get on me. And I don't want no parts of it. Girl, I can't do it. Let me move on because people going to say I'm being mean. And I'm just calling out what we see. Baby, we don't want to see that mess no more. Put a mask on, baby. Put something on. I don't give a shit what it is. Act like it's COVID again and put a mask on. But baby, we can't deal with that. We will not be dealing with that. Keshawn and Robert meet up. Keshawn friend Mark came. Keshawn says that he's not happy with all of his career choices. He's sick of education. He's sick of his fake fashion blog. I mean, I don't really know how you could be sick of a fashion blog that never really happened. You ain't really sick of it. You just ain't nothing to be sick of. But that's a whole nother story. He said he's launching some fragrance. Robert, the fact that Robert be over there laughing in people's face, like Robert be giving this laugh, like bitch, you ain't gonna do shit. Like Robert really be giving this laugh, like bitch, you ain't shit. Bitch, this shit ain't gonna never happen. It ain't gonna never get off the ground. And I'm gonna be right here doing this same little laugh when you come here next season, talking about what you wanna do, what you could have and should have done, and how you not happy with your life. Let me move on. The people say I be being mean. Let me move on. Keyshawn tells this story about how he found out Ted Lee don't really have a real estate broker's license. Keyshawn, let me help you understand something, Keyshawn. I don't believe you. I don't believe any part of this story. There's a lot of things that are not adding up. If you truly had this friend that you put on and had this friend call Ted Lee and tell Ted Lee you wanted this real estate license and then magically my friends let me help you understand something. My friends who got that kind of money and they can say, "Oh, I'm going over here and I'm finna relocate and I'm finna, get me a new house, my credit good, my everything good. I just need a real estate agent to, show me the way." They do their homework on that shit before they even come to that place. Before they leave the other place, they already got a place. Cause no, it just doesn't sound right. I just don't believe that you had this friend, and then that friend you told your friend, "Hey, I know a real estate agent," and that friend, because the first thing, if my friend said, "Oh, I know this real estate agent," the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, "Oh, you have a business card." Real estate agents have fucking business cards. That should have been the first clue to any of y'all. If that bastard ain't hand y'all a business card, he ain't no real estate agent. Because a real estate agent gonna hand you a business card. They gonna have their license number and everything. The office address, phone number, contact information, and many of them have their license numbers on that. If he can't give you that, baby, what are we talking about? That's y'all was gullible to believe that. And secondly, first of all, Keyshawn, you and Ted Lee weren't good friends like that last season that I can remember. So I don't know if I really believe that. Oh, I was trying to hook you up and help you out. I was trying to give you business. I don't believe none of it, honey. I believe you just wanted some tea on him because y'all fucking the same man. And you wanted to do your big one and one up him. I'm gonna tell you what this really is. And I saw this as I've watched both episodes. Keyshawn's trying to become that it girl this season, where he's the one stirring up all the drama and everything. He's the go-to one, and he's the when they play the opening credit, when you have that first spot on the opening credits, it's starring you. You're the real star. That's what he's aiming to do. But I feel like he's trying too hard, and I feel like this whole storyline with Ted Lee is concocted because once your friend said he didn't want nothing to do with it, and you found out it wasn't true, you could have just called him and said, "Girl, my friend said such and such." I don't. It just seems a bit much. I don't know. I don't believe the story, so I'm just gonna move on. I feel like Keyshawn just looked it up on his own, and once he saw it, that's how it went. Seven was helping Kesey with his music video. I ain't have time for this. Move on. JC is working with this dude who does hookers or something to do a photo shoot, and he did a lot of talking, and I wasn't really listening. He seemed like somebody that just really liked to hear himself talk. Baby, I know you like to hear yourself talk. We don't. I didn't pay attention to nothing you were saying. You were saying a whole lot. It was like wah 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 wah. At this point, I told you I was watching it at double speed, so it was like wah 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 wah. Girl, I don't care. Move on. That red hair be distracting the shit out of me. He do a lot of Beijing around his beard too, girl. You got a lot going on. So he was allegedly filming this photo shoot at his location. He has this little studio or whatever, or this location where he could do, it's just a big room where you could do a lot of things. So I guess it, during the day it's a photo shoot studio, and then at night it turns into morphs into a club. Like we doing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because you morphed and transformed it from a photo shoot studio to the club with stripper poles and shit that night. Talking about this the after hours club. Ted Lee came, baby. I ain't have time for it. Moving on. Astro's birthday party happened. Astro, come here, Astro. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. When you had us watch you talk to your gay daddy, and then y'all was talking about, y'all, I think at the end of that scene, y'all was going to go see somebody else or whatever. Why for, sir, didn't you have your gay daddy and the other people that you friends with come and decorate this motherfucking room? Because the last thing I'm going to do is have you invite me to your birthday party, and then you telling me that I got to do decorations. Bitch, you ain't pay me for that shit. Now, I did also notice that them broke bastards came in there empty handed, ain't have not a birthday gift the first. But that's a whole different story. That's some broke bitch ass shit. But I'm just saying, but still, Astro, your punk ass shouldn't have these people come up to this thing talk about, oh, I need y'all to help me put these decorations up. And I feel like these people showed up on time. You told them to show up at 6 o'clock. They showed up at 6 o'clock, and at 5:55, you just taking decorations out of the plastic and shit. Girl, get your life in order. Get your fucking life in order. Girl, mom, girl. Let me move on. Kiki came to the party. It was good to see her. Keshawn calls out Ted Lee. So Keshawn has this whole thing with Ted Lee. He's first started off coming at him about having his event during the same night as George's birthday party and stuff like that. They go back and forth, back and forth. Baby, I ain't have time for the back and forth. Then Robert Ray gets up and goes to get him a drink. And I said, Robert Ray. Anybody else notice Robert Ray had a badonkadonk junk in the trunk? Baby, when he stood up and that ass said, pow pow, I said, Robert, whose spoon you been having dipped into your sugar bowl back there? Because that's the kind of booty boongie that you get when you getting your box beat in, when you getting your wound plunged, when you getting spoons dipped in your sugar bowl. That don't look homegrown. That look pumped up from you, biting a pillow, or you putting footprints on ceilings, or you get back shots. I'm just, y'all go back and look. Because when mama got up, the way she tooted that booty out, baby, I be like, toot that thing up, mommy, make it roll, make it roll. Baby, I ain't got time. Let me move. That ain't my ministry. I'm just going to keep on going. I'm just telling you what I saw. I'm experienced driven snow. I don't know nothing about no sex, but that's what it looked like. Keshawn then starts confronting Ted Lee about the broker's license. There's this whole big standoff and everything. And Keshawn just kept going on and on. And everything Keshawn just this season doesn't look authentic. He seemed authentic last season. This season, it feels like he's trying to perform for the cameras, and he's trying to make himself into the it girl of Chasing Dallas, and it just seems inauthentic, and it's not landing, and I don't really like it. I'm just saying. Um, Messy ass Robert says, "Oh, Keyshawn, you think you finna just do your big one and just be going off on Ted Lee? Bitch, let me wrap you up." He went and set his big old booty down back in the chair and said, "Well, bitch, you got all this shit to say about Ted Lee. How about the fact that you said you don't like JC?" And JC said, "Excuse me?" Keyshawn tried to do his Mariah Carey, "I don't know her. You'll never be my queen, Mariah Carey." He tried to do his "I don't know her," to which JC then activated And then he started going in. Jeff tried and cussing and all of that. He just activated at that point. It was a whole shit show at that point. Jeff tried to calm it down. He went off on Jeff. Jeff said, "Don't be getting mad at me. I am not the one you need to be mad with. You need to be, girl, Jeff. You need to stay. You need to have stayed out of it, boo. Stay, Jeff. This ain't your ministry, honey. These girls look like these are some big girls, baby. You might want to sit your ass the fuck down, Jeff, and shut the fuck up and let them fight that out." Then they started talking about speech impediments and who have good grammar and who don't have good grammar. But I don't have time. That was the end of the episode. We then get to episode 3. It was called Trick or Treat. We still down at the birthday party. JC still yelling. He just yelling at this point. Yelling. Mama got a point to prove, so mama is yelling. Mama is just yelling. At this point, you started talking about your age, but a good girl that's good and mature knows. I don't have to do with these little kids. Mama is 20 something. I'm 30 something. Baby, I don't have it to do. Baby, argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. I don't have the type of time. I would have kept it moving. I would have paid that bitch dust. She'll know me great and kept it moving. I'm not giving you a moment, and you let that woman get a whole moment out of you. Girl, y'all better than me. Astro then talks to Keshawn, act like he finna leave. He go outside. Astro go talk to him. JC take Ted Lee outside and they start talking. So everybody outside talking now. I wasn't paying attention at that point. Then they come back in. 7 comes. Jeff asks Kesey if 7 is his man. To which 7 or his manager. 7 say, both of them. Both of them. Now 7. 7. You look like you came in this season with an agenda as well. You were the one who came on this season saying the first bitch asked me something about Kesey, I'm going off. Hello, you can't get mad if people ask you if you and Kesey are man or manager. That was Kesey's only storyline last year. First of all, that was his only storyline last year. Outside of him about to fight DeAndre. The other part about it is you are turning that into your storyline. Why don't you just continue doing your little music or whatever and make that who you are? I don't know why you going through all of these hoops, getting broke down, busted, disgusted, jumping through all of these bells and whistles anytime somebody asks you, is that your man or your manager? Listen, if that's your man, it is. You should have no problem saying, if somebody asks you, is that my man? It sure is. And keep it moving. But you doing all this, getting mad, acting like you want to get riled up and fight people and get mad because they asking you a question. Girl. Now, the old people would say, if people got to keep asking you if that's your man, then that might not be your man. That's what the old people would say. That might mean that maybe we not seeing everything that's going on. Maybe him for the streets. Maybe him for the streets. And that's why people keep needing clarification and clarity on who is and is not your man. I'm just saying. People wouldn't have all these questions if they knew what it was. And you get mad. And people get that mad, I'll be checking my man. As soon as we leave this, hey, boo, let me ask you a question. Why these hoes keep asking me, is you my man? You need to let these bitches know. Because I'll fuck you up and them up. We don't need to have no more questions being asked of me. Child. I think you need to be more mad with Kesey, not clarifying. Because every time you could, why y'all need to know? You seem real pressed. And for y'all to be in this whole relationship, if that's your man, I always say, I ain't got to fight about something that's mine. If it's mine, I ain't got to fight about it. If I got to fight for it, then it ain't mine. But something that belongs to me, I ain't got to fight for it. No, that's mine. I already know that. It's already been established. That's why I ain't got to fight for that. Child, whatever. JC back outside with Ted Lee, telling him about Astro, how Astro and Keshawn ain't shit. And I'm sorry, JC is telling Ted Lee and Astro how Keshawn ain't shit and how he knew him all the time. Baby, I ain't care at this point. I was ready for the party to be over. Let's move on. Robert Ray and Jeff met at some place to plan out some Halloween party. They did like a little debriefing on everything that happened down to the Astro birthday party. Then y'all in the middle of these people's shop talking about, yeah, I don't like this place. This place ain't shit. Let me go to Party City. Girl, the way if I was the owner of this place, I would have cussed y'all the fuck out and told Markel, don't post my business on y'all motherfucking show because these hoes just came for me and my business telling me my business ain't shit. Don't put my shit on y'all show. Cease and desist. That's what I would have did. Anyway, Jeff then meets up with Ariel to go over some stuff for. I think he wanted him to make him an outfit. Girl, I don't really know. I was in and out at this point. Um, Jeff then fills Ariel in on everything that happened down to the Astro birthday party. Um, Ariel did tell us that she was in Marquise's DM. Marquise, the chef. She said she was in his DMs. Put a pin in that. Not for later this episode, later in the season. Refer back to this point later in the season. And I'm going to leave it at that. Mm. Astro meets up with the owner of this place called U Bar to discuss hosting. It's supposed to be like a bar on a bus. But go on, yeah. Marquise meets up with his friends to eat and chop it up and stuff like that. He talks about the release of his seasoning that he has a seasoning that he's gonna that he's created and he's gonna start selling it. He talks about his past relationship. We learned he was married to a whole woman and has a daughter, but he was in this relationship with this dude for 5 years. They moved to Dallas, but it didn't work out. 7 goes to South by Southwest. Now, ma'am, sir, doll baby, dear one, love bug. How you a whole artist and ain't never heard of South by Southwest? Now, everybody I know, I mean, South by Southwest is a huge, huge deal. That's just like saying you ain't never heard of Essence Festival or something like that. Like, I ain't understand that, but y'all. Then you do your whole little set with your rap, and I slowed it back down to normal, so I can listen intently to his music. Cause I said, let me see what 7 Deep got going. Oh, I'm here for this. I'm ready to root. And the first song went, I was like, okay. The second song came, I said, oh, okay. The third song came, I said, okay, okay, okay. And by the fourth song, by that the fourth song or wherever we were at that point, I had questions. I said 7. So um every song is about you fucking or getting fucked. Every song. If last time I checked, normally if you're a rapper or even like a singer, you make songs about your life experiences, things that you've gone through, experiences, and just where you are in life and how life has how you got into that. You or what you see around you. You know what I'm saying? But everything you talked about is sex, and then you went on this whole tangent about gay representation and black queer representation, and you want to be black queer representation. Well, so you're not a good representation because I got a news flash for you. The black queer community is not solely sex. We just ain't out here in rooms just having sex 24 hours a day. We are a multifaceted community with tons of experiences. We are in every facet and field in this thing that we call the human, you know, zeitgeist, the human genome, in the spectrum of humanity. We're all over the place. And for you to conflate the entire experience of being a black queer person to just fucking and getting fucking fucked and sex, that's disrespectful to me, to the community. That's that's all people expect us to be. That's all sometimes many of us put out there, and we have so much more to offer this world. We've already offered this world way more than just sex. And you talking to somebody who loves sex. But I was just like, sir, I can't take you seriously if every song that I hear that you've given me, where's the range? Where's the balance? Where's the artistry? Where is the intellect that has been put into the art form, into your craft, into saying, yeah, I want to be a representative of the black queer community. I'm not saying you can't have some songs about sex. You absolutely can, because that is a part of our experience. But it's not the only thing. And maybe they edited out the other songs that you had. But baby, we saw about 4 or 5 songs, and all of them was about you getting bust down and all this. Baby, you got to be more than that. You got to be more than that. And you got to expect us to want more than that, because if I'm someone new to the community, or some young person looking for representation, and you're the representation, and all I know is sex, so that means you want me to go out here and just be all over the place, be wide open, and be getting, laying it low and spreading it wide. Come on now. And I feel like you're better than that. At least I hope. Anyway, I'm not trying to go in. I'm just trying to hopefully give you something to think about. Jet, Jeff, and Robert Ray's Halloween party came. They played this trick or treat icebreaker that was messy as hell. They knew it was gonna be messy as hell, and it absolutely was. I did note that JC did apologize to Keyshawn for going off on him at Astro's birthday party. I thought that was mature, but of course Keyshawn did not do the mature thing. He just completely, you know, became unhinged again. He was immature about it. Somebody else tell me if I'm wrong in thinking that Keyshawn looked like Antoine Merriweather from Men on Film in on the show In Living Color. You know when they used to say, "I'm Blaine Edwards and I'm Antoine Merriweather and welcome to Men on Film." You know, two snaps with a twist and a kiss. You know that one because with that little hat. Child, I'm just saying. Anyway, Keyshawn announced he's launching a fragrance. Nobody cared. Keyshawn just was going on. He wanted to make it about him, and like I said, he comes off very performative. This season, Keyshawn, like you just don't. I thought I really liked Keyshawn last season. I thought he was a lot more authentic, but this season I just feel like there's this performance or there's this attempt to try to be the it girl, and you're trying to do it instead of it just happening organically, and it just doesn't feel genuine. That was the two episodes. That's all I got, y'all. Listen, I ain't got nothing else to give. Let's get in the comment section and do what we do. Let's argue about what we saw. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.